Hi everyone, and welcome back to Grant's Plants. This episode of Grant's Plants is actually going to be about a little change I'm making to the channel. I think the channel is now going to be Grant's Plants and Aquatics, because ever since I was little I've had a passion for fish and aquariums, and it's kind of been something that I've been focusing on more now. And so I figured, why not add it to my YouTube channel? It's kind of related. It's going to be about like aquatic plants and fish, and I figured it'd be really beneficial to add to my channel. So this episode is just going to be all about my aquariums that I have and now my patio pond that I have going on. So I hope you guys enjoy.
Alright, so this is my 55-gallon corner bowfront aquarium. Funny story about this aquarium, it's actually kind of been in my life for a really long time. My dad had this aquarium when I was probably, 7. I think it was his roommates, and then he eventually took ownership of it, and then over the years I now own it. So I just recently redone it and just kind of wanted to bring it back to its former glory. So as you can see, it's kind of like a community tank with a lot of rainbows and stuff. There's quite a few different kinds of rainbows in here, along with some other schooling fish. So you got like some molly, some Iranian red rainbows, some dwarf neon rainbows, there's some Congo tetras. Let's see, there's a peacock gudgeon right here, there's some threadfin rainbows, some neon tetra, celestial pearl danios. There's some fork tail rainbows, I believe they're called, or high fin rainbows. There's a couple Bosemani rainbows in here. And then I have a little cleanup crew. There's a albino Brisonose plecostomus, and then a couple Corydoras. But yeah, I've just slowly kind of been planting it more and more. I'm going to be doing a plant order online here soon, a lot of tissue culture, so that this will all be a little more full. I want to ideally have the whole foreground filled in, lots of like low-lying like dwarf hairgrass, maybe some Monte Carlo, along with some other filler plants, but it should look a lot better here in the next couple weeks. Oh, also I have a female koi beta hiding back there. I'm just testing out to see how she does in here, but I guess I can kind of tell you what other kind of plants are in here right now. So I don't know the names of the crypts, but I have a couple different kinds of crypts. There's a more red one, and then a longer green one. I think one of them's an undulata. And then there's also these pink and orange plants, which are pretty cool. I think they're called a Telanthera cardinalis. I got some tiger val in the back just to kind of line the tank. And then one of my favorite plants ever, I have that Madagascar lace leaf in the back that's flowering. There's also a couple bulbs. There's a little tiger lily bulb down here and a dwarf aquarium lily right there. But yeah, I think that's about it for what's in here. Now I guess I'll feed these guys for you so you get a little show. Alright, so this one is one of two 10 gallons I have going right now, and this one just has my female betas in it and a couple gardnerii killifish, just a pair. This one is also in the process of being more heavily aquascaped. I'm, like I said, doing a plant order, so it'll hopefully be a little more filled in. But for now, they're just all kind of hanging out in there. Conditions aren't the best just because the killifish kind of make it all a little more turbulent because they tend to be a little more aggressive. So hopefully I can figure out something different for them soon. That's why I was testing out that koi beta in there to see if the female betas would be a little happier in there. But yeah, as for hardscape and stuff, I have this little cool piece of driftwood. It's might be hard to tell on camera, but it's really cool. It's got a lot of stuff going on. I just glued some Java moss to it. There's a little Anubias down in the bottom that's kind of doing its thing, and then of course some moss balls. I just threw those in there to kind of break up the field of vision for the killifish mostly. But yeah, that's this 10 gallon. Alright, so this is my other 10 gallon that I have going right now. This is my shrimp tank, which has also recently been redone, but like I said, when I get all my new plants, it's probably gonna get a little remodel because I just threw on a fluval power filter up in the top corner, as you can see. And I used to have a sponge filter in this corner, so it's kind of left this gaping hole right there, which the shrimp are loving, but I don't really like it. It's not very aesthetic, so I'm gonna be redoing that soon. I don't really have many plants in here right now. I just have a Hygrophila pinnata, I believe it's called, some Java moss, some moss balls, some chalwood. And then I also have like a floating frog bit somewhere, just one. But yeah, so the shrimp that I have in here, I have crystal red shrimp and then the blue velvet or blue dream Neocaridina. So hopefully they're not gonna interbreed or anything, and I'll just have a cool little variety of shrimp breeding. I think I'll probably add fish to this tank once the shrimp populations take off a little bit, so they have a little time to, you know, get established. And then it'll be a little more interesting, and then hopefully I'll have the foreground planted a little more, maybe add some stem plants in the back just to kind of fill it in, hide the filter and stuff. I'm gonna work on making this filter intake a little more aesthetically pleasing, but yeah, those are the plans for this tank. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any ideas for this tank or what you'd like to see me do with any of them as I continue to plant them. And yeah. All right, guys, so this is my 85-gallon patio goldfish pond. I guess I will take you through the plants first because why not? So this one is actually an aquatic sensitive plant, which is pretty neat. I'll see if I can get it to do its thing on video, but it'll actually move when you touch it. I don't know if you guys have heard of these before, but they're pretty cool plants. You're not supposed to mess with them too much, but yeah, the whole branch will droop down. They're pretty cool plants. This is a golden creeping jenny that the goldfish love swimming in. This is a canna plant, or canna lily, that I just got for $2 at my local garden center. Then I have a whole bunch of taro or alocasia plants. Just a whole bunch of different patterns. They're pretty cool. I like this one a lot. And then I have a Ludwigia setioides that is really not doing too hot. Same with my water lily. I think it's slowly going dormant. The leaves just keep dying off. Then there's some water hyacinth floating, and that's about it. But as for the goldfish, come here everyone, come on. So, I guess I will go, oldest to newest. So, the first goldfish I got in here was Arnold. He was just kind of my little tester fantail goldfish to see if the pond was ready. I love him, he's got a lot of personality and a great little tail. This one is another fantail goldfish I picked up soon after him. I kind of picked him out because of the stripes on his tail, they're really nice. And also he's got that jade seal on his forehead. The next one I got is probably this little calico butterfly telescope. Sorry about his tail, I just did a really big water change and wasn't paying too much attention, and his tail got sucked into the siphon and it really screwed him up a little bit. So he's gonna be recovering for a while. Next newest, I believe, were these two ranchus, this guy and that guy over there. This one is actually probably one of my favorite fish in this pond for a lot of different reasons, but also he's got that perfect red tancho mark on his forehead, which I'm always a sucker for, and he's got an adorable little face, which I'll show you guys more of later. He's got some great stripes on his tail, and then I believe his sibling is this guy over here. I ordered them together, and their patterns are just pretty similar, but he's another nice calico ranchu. Next, I believe I picked up this little crown pearl scale. He's got a cool little pattern and a nice tail. He's got a little black mask on his face if you look close. And then I picked up this little trio of baby ranchus. So there's this Apache guy right here. There's an all white one that's got a really nice body. And I don't know if I can find, oh, there it is. And this one I think we named Sean White just because he's got that long red head of hair, I guess. And then I ordered these two really big orandas. This is my, I forget, but he's just a calico oranda. And then this one is my Sakura Tai oranda. This one's actually kind of cool because in the sunlight he's got a blue back, but also that really nice red color on his back. So in those areas where they collide, it kind of makes a really cool purple, which I haven't really seen before on many goldfish. But then this is my Tai oranda, also really pretty, really great tail, as Tai orandas do have. And then this guy I also ordered with those two orandas. This is my Calico Demican. He is probably my first or second favorite fish. I just love him so much. I'll show you more of him, but he has tiger stripes on one side, which are pretty cool, and then he's got some metallic white scales on the other side, all sparkly, so it's a cool contrast. He's just a really cool fish. But yeah, I think that's just about everyone. Oh, just kidding. How could I forget about this little oranda? This is my blue oranda that I got at Petco just because he was on sale, and I figured he had a really nice body shape. And he has a really cool color, especially in the sunlight. It's a really cool deep blue.
He's also got a lot of personality, so I don't know how I forgot about him, but yeah, just kidding. I think that is everybody, and I'll be showing you more of them. But yeah, that is my 85-gallon goldfish patio pond. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please leave me a like. If you haven't subscribed already and you're enjoying these videos, hit the subscribe button, it can't hurt. Leave me some name suggestions down in the comments for some of the goldfish that I didn't tell you names for. I'm kind of bad at coming up with names sometimes, so you guys would probably be a great help. I'll be posting more on my main channel about all my plants and orchids. There's a lot going on there as well I need to update you guys on. I hope you guys stick around to see how this part of the channel develops along with my main channel. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any suggestions of what you want to see me do, maybe with the new aquariums or things in the future, new builds, stuff like that. And just how you feel in general about the whole aquatics part of the channel. I'm really curious. Comment down below what you guys want to see me do in the future, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.